You can make a living in the creator economy without ever recording yourself on the camera, without ever recording a voice or taking a photo. I'm talking about the newsletter. And yes, you can make full-time living writing about the subjects you love. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you the example of the creator who's doing just that. And maybe by the end of it, I'll inspire you to do the same. Welcome to the TohirT channel. My name is Tahir and let's do this. Making YouTube videos or recording podcasts is expensive. You need to invest in your own equipment. You need to learn how to produce the kind of content, edit it, make sure it's all in the right format. You also need to make sure you present the information in the right way that is fitting for that kind of medium. Instead, you can enter the creator business with this. Yes, all you need to do is the phone that you already have in the pocket. You might be watching this video on your phone, and you can install the app that allows you to create the newsletter and distribute it to the mass audiences out there who will eventually convert into the paying audience. Let's look at Casey Newton, a creator who used to be a journalist, who moved onto a very specific platform and he never looked back.
I joined SubStack in October after spending 7.5 years at The Verge, where I was the Silicon Valley editor. And the very best thing I did for myself at The Verge was to start a newsletter.
Okay, you clicked on it because of the financial benefit. Let's talk numbers. Casey has roughly 40,000 subscribers, paid and free. Let's say 10% of those are actually paying him. Casey's charging $10 per month, net of 10% loyalty, and a credit card fee where I estimated about 5%. He's netting almost $35,000 a month. How he does it? He moved on the platform called SubStack that allows you to create a newsletter and a landing page for your audience to consume the content that you produce. It allows you to create a subscription service that your dedicated audience can leverage, and you can charge them anywhere from a couple of bucks to $50+ a month to access the exclusive content that you produce for those die-hard fans. But here, why would someone pay for the newsletter? Well, funny you should say this. You have to pick the right niche. Casey did exactly that. He found the right niche and he found the audience that needed a curator, as someone who can help them navigate it. And Casey did just that.
One of the great things about newsletters is that they let us write about niches. If you're interested in that subject, chances are a lot of other people are too. And if you can find a subject that is both really important and undercovered by existing publications, you're going to find that you have built a community.
For you just have to pick the kind of subject that you will be willing to write about every week, every day, every month, whatever the cadence you might decide, and you'll have to get used to writing it for free before you'll be able to convert those individuals into the paid subscribers. You can write about anything from the evolution of the magic tricks to electrification of the cars. It's really up to you and the kind of audience you want to attract. And as you develop the kind of style that you want to land on, as you develop the kind of value that you add, you'll be able to navigate and figure out where is that line between the free content and the kind of content you really have to work hard for and you think you deserve to charge $2, $5, $10 a month. I love this next segment where Casey describes how he decides what kind of content he should write about and where's that line before he starts converting people to paid.
That path forward is doing a job for your readers. I think so much of your challenge in this period as you're forming your publication and as you're trying to grow it is figuring out what that job is and how you can do a better job for them than anything else on the market today. You can read for people, right? This is what I do. There are so many stories every day about social networks, democracy, that intersection. And so I'm constantly scanning the internet. I'm trying to find the things that I think are truly important. And then I'm actually reading them.
All of us, we're busy individuals. There's so much information out there. I can use this device and access any discovered and publicly available information, and probably some hidden one, through internet. It's mind-blowing the amount of access we have today. And of course, in that kind of a scenario, you need those individuals who help you navigate that environment and help you create that digest. That set of most important, most impactful stories that you cannot miss on a given day. And this is where you come in. As Colin and Samir, the two creators who I discussed in this video, put it, creators are slowly becoming curators. They curate the content, they curate the information that is out there. If you're passionate about a certain niche, if you're really good at it, you will also have a good eye for the importance of the story, and you'll be able to tell the noise from the actual impactful events that are happening in your industry. So now you can just take those impactful events, summarize them, and create 5-10 links in the newsletter that you will send to your audience and say, hey guys, you want to learn about this industry? These are the 5 most important stories for you to learn. That's it. You got yourself your first newsletter for your specific niche. And as you discover your audience, as you discover their tastes, as you understand the kind of stories most resonate with them, you can start thinking about how to deepen that relationship.
You could do math for people. right? Math is probably the heart of all of the most successful newsletters. It produces original data for you, right? As you're sorting through these numbers, you're going to have something that is exclusive to your newsletter.
Now, all of a sudden, if you follow Casey's advice and you start creating your own unique takes on it, maybe you analyze the content a little bit further, maybe you do the research and you call up some of those companies in question, maybe you just create interesting visuals that will help the audience digest a very complex topic. All of that deeper level of the relationship, the deeper level of content that you produce, now can easily justify you charging a few bucks for the monthly access to all of that content. And no, you don't have to feel bad about it. You don't have to force it down the throat of your audience. You don't have to put neon signs telling pay here. All you really have to do is follow this following advice by Casey, where he describes how he distributes the information in his audience, and he both takes care of his free audience as well as those individuals who actually pay him those $10 a month.
I've adopted the Ben Thompson model, which is, one issue for free. And if you want the 3 other issues, pay for it. Matt Iglesias, as Hamish was sharing with me, has been doing this really interesting thing where after he publishes a paid edition, he'll email an excerpt later to his free subscribers to sort of entice them to pay. And that's something I'm really interested in exploring.
These were just a couple of examples of how you can create that line between the free and paid customers, and you can satisfy both parts of your audience. But also, there's so many other flavors of different kind of things that you could do via that paywall. You can also distribute different kind of content in addition to just written type. You can create the comic strips, you can post food recipes, you can do whatever your heart desires and whatever your imagination allows you within the span of that newsletter page that will show up in your audience's inbox. You get to choose your favorite topic, you get to learn more about it, you get to research and spend time in that industry, and you get paid for all of that. Ain't technology awesome? I love what SubStack is doing to all of those curators of content throughout the entire world. To summarize, pick a niche, start writing about it, distribute it for free through SubStack. Eventually, as you deepen the analysis, you deepen the value of your content, start opening up a charge paid for options where your audience can pay you a few bucks for extra layer of information that you provide, and slowly start making money on that platform. The sky's the limit, depending on your topic and your passion and your dedication to the kind of content you will produce using this platform. And yes, as I said, going might get tough. It will not be as easy for you to access and tap into those audiences. It might be a little bit harder to find those who are willing to pay for it, especially if you don't have millions or thousands of fans already out there on other social media platforms. But I'll leave you with this advice from Casey.
The most underrated virtue in all of life is persistence. You see the overnight stars and you assume that that's going to happen for you, and it might not, right? Like, so if you're going to do this, you should find something that you love to do, and where doing the work is its own reward. Because if it's not, I just don't think that you'll have the longevity probably to get where you need to be.
Did you know you can make money this way? Did you find this advice useful? And would you want to start your own newsletter? And what are the other types of income generating activities that you would want me to cover next within the creator economy? Share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below. I've been subscribed to Casey since the very first newsletter when he left his prior employer and started this newsletter. I am free subscriber, but I can definitely see the kind of value his content will provide if you're really interested in that niche. So for you, as you discover your niche, stay persistent, work hard. Do not let the early low numbers discourage you. You can make anything happen within the tools and the platform that the creator economy offers you. And if you're curious to find other inspirational individuals or other stories of success and people who leveraged the creator economy platform to build up their new business, build up their new livelihood, well, there are plenty of these stories on my channel because I'm here every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video with some of your friends. Here are a few more videos for you to enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.